knowledge of how to use menu options, and I think it could be really devastating against Mario. Again, like the disjoints really showing their stuff yet again.
Absolutely. I mean, well, we had to talk about Swordies and Hero in terms of frame data. I guess it's comparable between Shulk and him in terms of they're pretty slow, but
yeah.
You know, Nair's anticipation game is super good. I mean, there is no other player who does what he does with Ridley's forward smash, at least from my experience, and there is nobody else who is quite as first at anticipation with Hero like he is.
That makes sense. I think what Vortex is really going to have to be very cautious about is poking the shield, right? Because we know that Nair out of shield is decent. It's not an amazing out of shield option. Some heroes use up B out of shield. These are things that maybe Mario has to just be aware of. They do set up into some pretty sticky stuff, I would say.
Oh, absolutely. Nair usually goes for the up B as well, and if it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't give you a lot of percent, let's say, or a combo, but it does give you stage control, and now I didn't expect that to happen. I mean, I saw Vortex pretty much clashing with the tornadoes, but he makes it through until now. That's a stuck, but still, I mean, up B is what you can expect from Nair out of shield.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, I think using the bounce just to kind of take the fireball out of the equation is really smart. Now Mario has to rely on other methods to approach. However, still getting some of these good aerials. I think Mario has good boxing tools. You just have to time it right. And again, yeah, you did mention it. Hero's moves are relatively slow. This is kind of where Mario can benefit because a quicker approach is sometimes all the more necessary against this character.
And also, realizing what he's going to do next, I see Vortex going for a lot of reads, and they're somewhat paying off. The problem is that he is not building up on top of them until now. He gets a really solid forward air, clashes onto the stage though, but look at all that percent he just dealt. And is he going to catch him? No! So many people play that zoom lottery to see where he's going to land, but finally the reverse up smash is going to do it.
Yeah, doesn't catch Nair out of the zoom, but doesn't even matter. Finds the stock soon afterwards. I like the reaction. Vortex seems to be right there, keeping this even. Again, you kind of have to be careful because Hero, even though it is even, Hero can kind of cheat sometimes in, like, a lot of ways.
Sometimes. Only sometimes, just think. Well, we have a saying here in Mexico. We call them the rateros because, well, ratero basically means robber, and yeah, they certainly do some robberies from time to time, namely with those thwacks and whacks, of course, but Vortex has been really super aware of whenever Nair pulls out the command menu. Not many people do that. A lot of them just approach, and Nair is totally free to top deck sometimes, and he's going to do something amazing.
Yeah, a good shield on the Kaboom, knows to be very cautious, however, unfortunately loses the stock right afterwards. Nair has basically gone a long time without taking any damage. Now we're starting to get some of these Mario combos yet again. This could be an opportunity for Vortex to attack on the percent. We're going to need to see no up B to close it out, just cannot follow Nair that far past the stage.
Oh no!
No! That's horrible. You hate to see it. Unfortunate fast fall.
Yes, you don't like to see it end this way, but it is what it is. A really big mistake from Vortex, but hey, it's game one, and like you said, game one, data game, and I didn't see Vortex that far away from Nair. Sometimes the advantage that Nair was able to push was quite large, it was quite long, but when Vortex had the upper hand, I also saw him being really smart with his tools. I'm really excited to see what he brings next.
Yeah, for sure. And I think a good knowledge of the kit. Now we're getting Marth. This is definitely something different. Going Marth when you're up. That was I think it was a 2-stock. So feeling very confident, obviously. Going for Marth, who still has some of this this range that you need versus Mario, but also, again, like it's just a different kind of game.
Oh, absolutely. And Nair, let me tell you, he's been bringing out a lot of new secondaries. Mostly Chrom and Marth have taken the spotlight, but he has the Aegis, he has Ridley, he has Hero. So yeah, usually top players from Mexico City have a really wide pool of characters, except for Chag and Meister. But now Vortex seems to be the one in control here. Nair can't really get anything going until now. Might be an edge guard. All right, no, we're back into it.
Yeah, I like it. The wait and then the get-up attack just to kind of bait out something. And it does work out, I think, now taking some stage control here. However, Vortex is very quick on it. Follows up on the platform as well. I like it, using some of the fireballs to try to snipe deep in the blast zone. Unfortunately for Vortex, Nair manages to get back. It continues this Marth guard.
Pretty much in a game where... Oh no, a snipe? Dude, he actually got the snipe.
Nice.
Well, it's pretty much about Vortex waiting to see if he can approach Nair and get a down throw. Usually that's the best combo starter he has, but now Nair gets a stage control, and that second, oh, misses.
I like it.
Today.
Yeah, extreme. Yeah, that was the bait. The mix-up, very nice stuff. Going for the high up B to get around the counter. Very nice stuff. Good. Unfortunately, Vortex still off stage and then loses the stock. So all of that, nothing really to show for it. Maybe a little bit of style, but now getting comboed by Marth feels a little bit melee-esque. You're getting down thrown by Marth.
Pretty much. I mean, Nair must have seen some footage as to how melee players play Marth, because nobody else does. Like, where are you going to get any Marth practice or footage? You're going to have to resort to other games and see if it works here. And so far, a pretty fundamental-based game. I mean, these guys play fundies all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. The spacing has really leveled up, I think, in this game, because it has to. First of all, if you are Marth or if you are against Marth, you definitely know what's at stake. You're going to take a lot of damage parrying that F smash. Very clean stuff. Unfortunately, cannot get a supreme follow-up. Now, Marth looking for some of the conversions that you need, and this edge guard going to continue. No, cannot get the F tilt.
I thought a forward smash might do it, but not enough range. And once again, with those counters, I mean, good idea, but Vortex has now learned that he has to lean back a little bit before he fires that off. And look at these rates.
Okay.
All right, good on him. I mean, he's confident, but the problem is that right afterwards, he sets himself a disadvantage. Why would you go to the platform? He gets caught in there.
Yeah, that is the problem. The platforms are a bit sticky, so sometimes it's very hard for you to kind of reset off of them. Now, baiting out the Delvin Slash, cannot get anything here. Marth forces you to the corner yet again, and the roll-in is eventually going to get punished. Nair taking the second stock. Looking like this could be a way for Vortex to take it back, but I don't know just yet. I mean, Nair still has this great combos with Marth that you're pulling out.
Yeah, he keeps getting away with so many full-length hits, and Vortex, with his momentum, finally catches him with that up smash. But yeah, I mean, it's all about the spacing, right? And like I told you, Nair, quite a fundies-based player, and it shows. But when Vortex is on the platforms, that's when the alarms should set off. And once again, with those forward smashes, he keeps trying to bait Nair into approaching, and he won't.
Yeah, so we're getting a dash attack now to pop him up. Could be nice. Likes it. Yeah, okay, into the forward area. Very good stuff. The flood set up that kill so perfectly, and Nair just kind of floated gracefully into the fist. Amazing.
And so, game 2, I'm going to be honest with you, at the very end, it was looking like Nair's game, but then Vortex does this. He was playing such a good fundamental game, but, you know, ladrón que roba ladrón, a robber who robs from a robber.
True. So true.
So that's what it is. It might happen to you someday. It happened to Nair today, but he's going to stick it through with the Marth, and no prom today or anything, but we are going into Battlefield. All right.
All right, yeah, I'm totally cool with it. Now, sticking with the Marth, I think, is fine. Was doing really well again up until a point. I think the Mario spacing just elevated, and now if that continues, you'll just be able to have to get around more platforms, which I think was a challenge in the last one. So having more platforms in play, I think, is Nair's game plan. I think they know what they're looking for.
Yeah, super smart from Nair. Also, triplets are usually good for Mario, but look at this, just pushing him far off. And so he never makes it back with Vortex. We already know, Nair knows, that's why he jumps. He knows that there are going to be more forward airs involved, so why would you ever set yourself up in that situation? Vortex is going to have to look for a different finisher. Look at that, two forward airs that miss.
Yeah, but I like it. I mean, mixing up with the DI. I mean, Nair was very close to getting hit by that, but I think the mix-up on the DI really helped him there.
True. I mean, he also needs to learn how to escape, but, you know, it's the insistence there. I mean, Vortex has now thrown out 4. I'm going to keep track of those. 4 forward airs so far. None of them have worked, and, yeah, you know, it's all about the baits.
Right, exactly.
5.
And sometimes it's the no mix-up and mix-up. Remember, you got to be careful.
True.
So we're trying to read the tech roll as well, but not the distance required. Now, just kind of whiffing at each other. Again, we're trying to get something, and these straight hits have actually started to work out. Vortex, unfortunately, is a bit behind. Needs to keep the percents low in order to get this this deficit retained.
looking complicated. He was playing, he was just fishing for those finishing hits, and you know, it's not bad when you want to kill, but he was really showcasing it. Finally, a forwarder connects. There we go. 5 of them missed, and there you have it. 1 successful fair. Oh, and now a successful forward smash too. Very uncharacteristic of Nair to eat those.
Right, but you saw it, the hurt box shifting kind of let it happen. So Vortex, it was a call out, and Nair did get hit by it, so gonna have to hold that. And now we're back to even. Vortex seems to have turned this right around, as I was hoping that they would. We are back to a nail biter. This could be last hit for stock 2. I think, yeah. Okay, that's very smart. You're just trying to challenge with the neutral B. Unfortunately, the up smash. I like the run up, turn around, up smash. Very, very classic Mario.
Dude, Nair in loser's bracket of a weekly is not something that I expected to say anytime soon, but Vortex might just be able to do it if he plays a bit more defensive. And look, he's playing so good, just shimmying around Nair, avoiding all his hitboxes until now. Now, people, this is the last stock of the set. Who's gonna make it through?
I don't even know at this point. This is going back and forth to the wire. I am wondering, now we're getting a couple of these up air strings that could really make the difference here for Mario. You know that that's what he's looking for all game.
And Nair, is he gonna regret sticking through with Marth? I mean, he does have that extra factor of the tipper. He might be able to get a really early stock. He's setting up for it. He's setting up for it! He was going for it! We knew it! The forward smash! We all saw it coming! It did not connect, though. Oh, but this should... Oh my god, Vortex! Amazing drift!
Okay, yeah, the drift able to save his life. And now the second leash on life, you have to avoid it because the Vortex, the forward smash is starting to come out. You know that it's thinking about it. Nair just needs to kind of play very, very patiently. Has to get some of these reads, and... the edge guard, I think, has been so good so far, but Vortex has been escaping death until now. Very nice. You don't tech and you die for it. Unfortunately, Nair will pull it from the jaws of death.
And so that's gonna be it. It was looking like an upset in the making.